Imagine that everything we know, galaxies, planets, time, and even space itself didn't exist. The whole universe was just one single point. Then everything exploded. This is not a science fiction story. This is the summary of a scientific theory called the Big Bang. Scientists discovered this fact only in the 20th century, but a verse in the Quran revealed more than 1,400 years ago describes this scene with amazing accuracy. Who told Muhammad, peace be upon him, about this? Was it just a coincidence, or was it revelation from the creator of the universe himself? In this episode, we will reveal the strange connection between the Quran and science, and we will ask a shocking question. Did the Quran describe the beginning of the universe before the science did? What is the Big Bang Theory? Imagine that the whole universe, millions of galaxies, billions of stars, everything was compressed inside one single point. A very small point called singularity, with extreme heat and density that we can't imagine. Then a huge explosion happened. Not an explosion that destroys, but an explosion that creates life, starts time, and launches space itself. In one moment, time began, and in the same moment, space started to form and expand, and it's still expanding until now. This theory, known as the Big Bang Theory, is the most accepted scientific explanation for the beginning of the universe. But scientists didn't stop at just guessing. They find strong evidence to support it, like cosmic background radiation, a very faint light surrounding us from every direction. It's considered the leftover from the first explosion, like an echo after a blast. Redshift. When we look at faraway galaxies, we see their light moving toward the red color. This means they are moving away from us, and the universe is always expanding. All this proves make the Big Bang the foundation of how modern astronomy understands the start of the universe. The miraculous verse, Al-Anbiya, verse 30. Have those who disbelieved not seen that the heavens and the earth were a joint entity, then we separated them? A great verse revealed more than 14 centuries ago. But look closely at the words. Ritqan means that the heavens and the earth were joined together, one solid mass without separation. فَفَتَقْنَاهُمَا means we tore them apart, like ripping a piece of cloth into two parts. Now compare this to what science says today. The Big Bang Theory says that the universe began from a single point. Then a great expansion happened, splitting this mass and creating the space and the universe as we know it. Do you see the accuracy? The Quran used just two words, Ritqan and فَفَتَقْنَاهُمَا, to describe a great cosmic event which a human only discovered 100 years ago. This verse is not just a linguistic miracle, but a scientific miracle more than 1,000 years ahead of its time. So how could an unlettered prophet, which lived in a desert 1,400 years ago, describe this cosmic beginning with such precision? Is it just coincidence, or is it a revelation from the creator of the universe, who knows its beginning and its end? Where did Muhammad, peace be upon him, get this truth from? Let's stop for a moment and ask a simple question. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, lived in a desert environment in the Arabian Peninsula more than 1,400 years ago. He could neither read nor write. He didn't study at a university, and he never sat in an astronomical observatory. There were no telescopes, no satellites, no physics laboratories, no NASA, no Hubble, no Newton or Einstein theories. And despite all this, we find in the Holy Quran a very accurate description of the beginning of the universe, which is very similar to what astrophysicists discovered in the 20th century. So where did Muhammad, peace be upon him, get this information from? Was he a physicist? Impossible. Did he read the book of the ancients? He did not read at all. So there is only one answer that satisfies the mind and comforts the heart. It is a revelation from the creator of the universe, Allah glorified and exalted. He said, a revelation from the Lord of the worlds. What did scientists say about the beginning of the universe? Now, let us listen to what great modern scientists say about the beginning of the universe. Stephen Hawking, one of the greatest theoretical physicists of the 20th century, said, time itself began with the Big Bang, meaning that time didn't exist before the explosion, but it started with it. This is what the Quran hinted at when it mentioned that everything was joined together. And Edwin Hubble, the discoverer of the expanding universe, said, the universe has been expanding since its beginning. And based on his discovery, the most important cosmic physics theories were built, including that the Big Bang is the start of this expansion. The summary of what scientists say today: the universe came from nothing. Then a huge explosion happened that created time, space, and matter. Do you see how this matches what the Quran said 1400 years ago, while scientists only discovered this truth a century ago? After all we have seen of the amazing match between modern science and the Holy Quran, after scientists proved that the universe began from one point, then exploded and expanded, and we find that the Quran said this clearly 14 centuries ago, we ask a sincere question to everyone searching for the truth. Could this book be from a human? If it was from anyone other than Allah, it wouldn't have matched this scientific fact with such amazing accuracy. Science does not oppose religion. It testifies to the truth of the revelation. The more science advances, the stronger the believer faith grows, and the more amazed the seeker becomes. Allah Almighty said, we will show them our signs in the horizons and within themselves until it becomes clear to them that it is the truth. If you like this journey between science and the Quran, don't forget to support us by pressing like, sharing the video with your loved ones, and writing your opinion in the comments. And of course, subscribe to the channel to receive all new videos of this series, because the next ones are more amazing. Stay safe and in Allah's protection.